JB, so good to see you. Today we are talking claiming Social Security at 62, what you're really giving up. Claiming your benefits early sounds appealing, but the trade-offs can be bigger than people expect, especially for high earners. And a lot of people think they can claim early and then invest the checks. But why doesn't that strategy work?
Hey, Erin, great to see you as always. It's one of those things where we hope that the market averages 8 to 10% a year. We hope that it does that in retirement. We hope we don't spend the entire check. We hope taxes don't go up. These are
Mhm.
all things, a lot of things that we hope. The one guarantee we have is if you can afford to wait to draw Social Security, it's guaranteed the income, the check will increase by 8% per year. So
Right.
when it comes to Social Security, it's super important. I like to bank on the guarantees versus the hopes when it comes
Yes.
to Social Security.
Sound financial plan that way. All right. Can you walk us through the earnings test? How does the $1 for every two rule affect someone who is still working and claiming Social Security?
So when it comes to drawing income, drawing Social Security, a lot of people like the idea of having both, but your earnings limit, it goes up every year with inflation. This year we're at 24,000 over $24,000 a year. Now, once you make more than that, they will withhold a dollar for every $2 earned above that limit. Now, the year you turn your full retirement age, you can check charts, look at when you can draw your Social Security. A lot of people nowadays, it's set 67's full retirement age. You have a higher earnings limit. And then for every dollar you earn above that, for every $3 above that, they'll withhold some money. Once you reach that full retirement age, you can make maximum income. So we're seeing a lot of folks when we look at software and look at their longevity, look at all their income. Once they reach 67, then you can make an unlimited amount of money. You can make $1 million and they're not going to withhold any of your checks. So
Mhm.
you eventually get that money back, but it's just if you can wait, it's better to wait until you retire.
Right. And let's kind of see what that looks like because this chart really helps me. Explain the real cost of claiming at 62 versus full retirement age versus 70.
So think of it this way. If you look at age 67, that's 100% benefit. If somebody's check is $30,000 for the year, let's just say it's $2,500 a month. If it's at age 62 that you draw that check, you'll receive 70% of that money. If you wait until age 70, you'll get 24% more than the $30,000. So think of it this way. Let's use another example. If you're drawing $700 a month at age 62, if you wait until age 70, you'll draw $1,240 a month. Now, most people on average, their checks are larger than this, but this is just an easy example. Right at age 67 on this chart, we're using $1,000 a month. So you multiply and use your numbers. If your number's $3,000 a month at age 67, that's a significant boost if you can wait until age 70. So
Mhm.
there's a lot that goes into it. We help people with software and ask a lot of questions. And it's very important. It's one of the most important decisions you can make is when to draw Social Security.
Absolutely. Such an important decision. And it becomes even more important if you are married. Can you explain how claiming early affects a spouse, especially when it comes to survivor benefits?
Yes. So think about it this way. If you have a married couple filing jointly, or actually the taxes don't matter, you have a married couple and they both reach their FRA, their full retirement age, you'll have two Social Security checks. We've seen a lot of folks over the years where finances are in check, finances are in good shape when both family members are alive and contributing. But when one spouse passes away, one of those checks goes away. So the smaller Social Security check goes away. So I'll tell folks, would you rather them receive a larger check per month or a smaller one? Now, there's a lot of things outside of our control. Sometimes we have to draw Social Security when we're retired, and that makes sense. But the more you can do to make that a larger check, it's
Mhm.
kind of like an extra life insurance benefit
Mhm.
via Social Security. So the income, we see a lot of folks where income can really change a lot. So the more you can do to plan for less disruptions and reduce the stress. That's what it's all about.
Exactly. So many permutations when it comes to claiming Social Security. And as you mentioned, JB, such an important decision. If somebody would like to sit down with you, crunch the numbers, especially if they're married, what's the best way to reach you?
Best way to reach us is 803-939-4848. And they can visit us at beckettfinancialgroup.com. We'd be happy to walk through any of this with them.
Great. JB, thank you.
Thank you, Erin.